right. Welcome to Summit Center for Spiritual Living, where we share universal good through love. And Michael is going to do the candle first.
Okay, well, good morning, everyone. Good morning to all our people here live and also those who are watching. So we light our community candle here. The wax itself represents that there is only one. There's only one, and that the first one we light is that of the divinity candle. Again, the big secret is this: the kingdom of heaven is within you, that you are God as you living its life in and through you. The second candle we light is that of the community wick. And if you see that, what happens is that, again, the light becomes brighter. And that's where, again, I was reading in Ernest Holmes, again, that when we meet together, what we do is, again, from the Proverbs, says, steel sharpens steel. And that's the reason why we meet together as community.
All right. Well, thank you. And Tim, we are grateful for him and John switched their weeks, but Tim, in spite of his injury, he hurt his finger, so he is still providing music. So thank you, Tim. We appreciate that. And I'll let you do an opening song.
The God in me greets the God in you. Namaste, namaste. The love in me greets the love in you. Namaste, namaste. The God in me greets the God in you. Namaste, namaste. The love in me greets the love in you. Namaste, namaste. We're all expressions of the one, yet each of us is still unique. Each one a piece of the puzzle, each making the world complete. The truth of me greets the truth of you. Namaste, namaste. The joy in me greets the joy in you. Namaste, namaste. We're all expressions of the one, yet each of us is still unique. Each one a piece of the puzzle, each making the world complete. The peace in me greets the peace in you. Namaste, namaste. The bliss in me greets the bliss in you. Namaste, namaste. We're all expressions of the one, yet each of us is still unique. Each one a piece of the puzzle, each making the world complete. The God in me greets the God in you. Namaste, namaste. Namaste, namaste.
Thank you, Tim. That was wonderful. All right. Now, Michael is going to do 365, Science of Mind.
That was beautiful, Tim. Thank you. Let's see here. Okay. Today is the 26th. So what we do on a Sunday, for those of you who are not familiar, is we read from the Science of Mind 365. This is available online if you'd like to Part of my daily practice is I read out of this out loud during my morning devotions. So today, for the 26th, Ernest Holmes used the Bible a lot, both the Old and New Testament, and that this is from Psalm 31, is that he shall call upon me and I will answer him. Ernest Holmes wrote that all nature shows a divine relatedness. I have but to contemplate the blade of grass, the growing leaf, or the solar system to see that he who has created me has shaped and arranged all things to prosper and to exist in harmony. The Spirit only knows harmony, and a similar harmony now exists in my world. My thinking, in accord with the gospel of good, is acted upon by this creative activity and can displace nothing that is good and cannot subtract from the good of anyone. If there seems to be a difference of opinion or a conflict of human will, I turn within to divine wisdom. Here I find the answer that awaits me. It becomes clear to me how I may further the good of others and to be free to accept my own good. I give up all impatience. I am in accord with the divine activity and experience a perfect state of progress that cannot interfere with anyone else. I lay aside all selfishness and fear. I know that the loving and bestowing Spirit gives of itself to me and to all others. There is no scarcity of good. My blessings are abundant, and by sharing them, I add unto myself. With serenity and joy and love, I now understand the true meaning of happiness. I see that no pain or sacrifice is entailed. There's only God's wisdom bringing peace to all, and I am happy and my world is made glad. Science of Mind 365.
Thank you, Michael. That was wonderful. And I'm going to, our service is going to be just a little different today. I'm going to do an opening treatment here in just a few minutes. And then Tim's going to do a song for leading into Deb's talk today. And then she will actually finish at the end of her talk with the full meditation. So that's what's going on. All right. So Tim, if you want to get us going for some music a little bit here. So as we take in a deep breath, just know with me that there is only one power, one presence, one mind, one activity. For that one is God. For God is everywhere present. God is love, light, joy, life, joy, peace, beauty, wisdom, power, wholeness, completeness, perfection. And because of this, I am one with all that God is. And I am grateful and thankful that each and every one of us is one with all that God is. We are one with all that power and light and beauty and joy and love. We are one with God. So as Deb speaks today, I know that God is speaking through her, as her, and that her talk is good and we take something from it, and that the music is also beautiful. And I also know for each and every person, for Michael and Hannah and Kyle, and that all is well. You know, for John, who's in Chicago, that he is enjoying his time with his granddaughter, but he's also safe, uh, safe journeys. And as Hannah has surgery this upcoming week, we also know that her surgery goes well with ease and with effortlessness, and that she is better afterwards, and that it goes well. So I just give thanks. I give thanks again, and I release my word into the law, knowing it's so, and so it is. Amen.
Amen.
And I'm going to turn this over to Tim. He's going to do his song.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I'll wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be.
Thanks, Tim. That was beautiful. Okay. It's not coming up. It is not coming up.
It will. I have faith that it will.
Well, it's sending me to your inbox organized your daily plan.
No. Deb, if you have the tab up, all that you need to do is to shrink Zoom. If you take a look at that, there's one line up there. It'll go ahead and collapse Zoom, and then you can see your tabs or your talk.
No, you know what it's doing? I mean, Diane and I went through this, but it's not. I'll have to open them again.
Okay.
Yes.
So did you collapse Zoom?
You've minimized Zoom yet?
Minimize Zoom.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Minimize Zoom. And then you're able then to go to your tabs.
Okay. No, it's not giving me the right one.
Did you minimize Zoom first?
No. Yeah, I did. Now I have it.
Do you have it now?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. Good.
So I wanted to address the voices we've been hearing about unimaginable, challenging global conflicts. We're inundated with countless upsetting viewpoints of doom and gloom, and sometimes it sounds like catastrophic insanity. But these voices are speaking from a lower, unawakened state of separation from the truth of their true nature. And we don't have to align our minds with any of these thought forms. And this brings me to the principle of equanimity, which is about keeping a level head under any sort of pressure and promotes a general sense of well-being, of balance and harmony. And most of you will remember the Buddhist story about the Buddhist farmer and his son. One day, an old farmer's horse ran away, and the villagers came to express sympathy and saying it was bad luck. But the farmer calmly replied, "Who knows?" And weeks later, the horse returned, bringing a herd of wild horses, and the villagers congratulated him on his good fortune. And again, the farmer said, "Who knows?" And as the farmer's son tried to tame one of the new horses, he fell and broke his leg. And the villagers lamented the misfortune. Again, the farmer responded with the same claim, "Who knows?" Later, the military marched upon the village to induct his son into the army, but he was spared due to his injury. And the villagers now claimed good luck. And the farmer again repeated, "Who knows?" He was following the middle way of non-judgment or reaction to the changing forms of the outer experiences. And the philosophical lesson of this familiar Zen parable about the farmer illustrates that life unfolds in many ways that are often unpredictable and uncertain, and what seems like misfortune may lead to unexpected benefits, while apparent blessings may carry hidden challenges. But the farmer's repeated response, "Who knows?" encourages equanimity, mindfulness, and detachment from reactive judgment, reflecting the Buddhist principle of not observing life's events based on limited perception. Rather than being emotionally triggered by the law of duality, the presence of the good and the bad, mindfulness and perspective cultivates calmness and detachment that allows us to navigate the external ups and downs without emotional turbulence, enabling us to respond more wisely to challenges and opportunities as we trust there is a larger picture beyond immediate appearances. The mechanism for equanimity allows us to be flexible and maintain and uplift our state, but we can counteract unsettling ideas through revised statements to ourselves like "everything's working out for me," or "who's to say," instead of succumbing to confusion and fear and overwhelm, trauma, depression, defeat, reactions of defense and violence arising from the avalanche of disturbing voices disrupting events. But regaining our balance and harmony through the remembrance of our true nature carries us into action. We can remember and affirm, there may be turmoil, but God is. Or there may be chaos, but I am. And aligning to our seat of inner power with a new response to the old circumstances. In the universal perception of higher being, it doesn't matter what name you give the power. Call it source, the field, the universe, God, Allah. We are the awareness. We are the thing itself. We are the operant power. And quantum mechanics shows us how reality works. We can move our awareness, and where we move our awareness is what is being created at that moment. and the age of sinners over. The age of sovereign creator is our destiny. The law of being is that reality must collapse around that awareness, our identity of who we believe we are. Our I am identity is the first cause, the higher potential of a circumstance to be created. When we stay in the lower vibrational state of separation from the truth of our true identity, we maintain a loop of conditions that stay the same. And things cannot be changed from the effect of the second cause. What has or is occurring is already done. The reflection does not change, it repeats. Reality, being like a movie, moves to the next frame, and our awareness will solidify the vibration of the preferred state of being and allow the circumstances to change themselves without force, trying to fix or altering them. We don't ignore it or deny the circumstances. We can't divide all that is. It would cease to be whole. But the universe, reality, the invisible responds to clarity in our inner conviction of what exists within, not to our struggle with appearances. So enter the rest from the struggle so the universe can orchestrate, allowing the world to reorganize and conform to the higher vibrational state of our thoughts and feelings. So repetition creates transformation, and I have a prepared guided meditation as a rehearsal of higher vibrational conviction of thoughts and feelings so that life follows in the pattern of deliberate intentions. So let us close now our eyes to prepare to set our five senses aside from the theater of daily experience and move to a new landscape in awareness. Feel the chair beneath you and get comfortable. And drop into the chair. Relax all the way down to your feet. Feel your energy flowing deeply into the ground. Deeper, deeper, and deeper. Gently touch your heart center and hold the focus on your heart. Slowly breathe in and release. Inhale and release. Inhale and release. Imagine a small particle of light as your vast, eternal spark of infinity. And feel how vast you are. Imagine your existence. Etheric energy as a blue tide creeping beyond the stars. Feel yourself filling the room, expanding outward. And as we come together to align in a collective intention, allow your energetic light being to radiate. Let it be divine love, circling out into the universe, crossing back and into an endless loop. Return to love and be heaven's reflection here. Let it be peace that surpasses all understanding. And if there is anyone who comes to mind, appearing to have troubled circumstances or conditions, hold them in the peace of your divine light presence. Hold all sentient beings around the world in the peace of divine presence. Let it be the most benevolent outcome for all concerned, better than you could assume or expect. Let it be gratitude for anyone or anything that comes to mind. Let the light presence of equanimity and goodwill to all godling souls. Let it be the infinite supply, appearing for everyone to have all that they need when they need it. And whatever need you may have, silently speak it now into the creative substance that you are, in appreciation that it is done unto you according to your faith. Let it be the perfection of the divine imagination for our individualized blueprint of wholeness in expression. Visualize your body animated, going about daily tasks in perfect function and ease. Primarily, people want to be in a state of happiness. So let it be the expanding illumination of our unity of oneness and a tide of joy everywhere. Now allow the etheric blue tide of infinite living mind to roll back into the spark of light that you are at the center of creation. Feel your body again, relaxing comfortably in the chair, knowing that these intentions have taken root in the shared divine minds of all immortal godling souls. And these intentions are accomplishing that for which they are sent. Let it be. Take a deep breath. Rub your hands together. Allow your senses to be physically enlivened to this room.
That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you, and thank you. Wonderful talk, wonderful music, wonderful meditation. Michael?
That was excellent, Deb. That's probably one of the best talks I've heard so far this year.
Oh, thank you.
And I listened to a lot of great. I think that this time that we're going through, I think again, really allows us to, number one, to deepen our own spiritual practice, but also number two, to let not your hearts be troubled, and to be a part of the solution by being peace, by being the light bearer, by again, by doing the great words of the Buddha, of Krishna, of Jesus, and again to be the light bearer of peace when there seems to be darkness all around. So because that reminds individuals consciously or subconsciously that the light. And I hold the vision again that through this, what's going on is really, again, in chaos theory, there's this whole idea, even in chaos, what they found is there is an implicit order. So I know that there is an implicit order that's coming out of what's going on. So I think that this is again, really a wonderful, really, it can be a time of not only deep personal growth, but also helping to lead others in that time. So, and encouraging other people to not only do their own spiritual practice, but also to be peace in the world. So thank you, Deb. That was marvelous.
Thank you.
Truly. Truly. It was extremely good. Wow. We are kind of early. Done. We're done quick today, but that's okay. So let's go into it's time for the our offering. We have the opportunity to give, and there are several ways that you can. There you can go to Zelle or you can go to PayPal, and you would go to SSC of Akron at gmail.com. That's SSC of Akron at gmail.com, and you can give that way. Or you can do through snail mail, the old-fashioned way, send a check with the word Summit on it to 1199 Lexington Avenue, Akron, Ohio, 44310. And we will get that into the bank. So normally, John, we would do good and more good. So I'm just going to say it. Good and more good is mine. Never increasing. Good. Well, I didn't bless our stuff. Bless our as we bless our giving, just know that all that we have, all that we receive, all that we give is blessed in a very gracious manner. And it goes to the work of Summit Spiritual Center and the truth that sets us free. So it is. All right. And so good and more good is mine. Never increasing good is mine. There is no limit to the good which is mine. Wherever I go, I see good, I feel it, I experience it. It crowds itself against me. It flows through me. It multiplies itself around me. I am worthy of and entitled to good and more good. And so it is. All right. And announcements.
Yeah. So so I spend most of my week on NT Media, New Thought Media Network. If you want to find out more about it, it's ntmedia.org. The things that I do, including there's prayer twice a day, 8:15 in the morning, 8:15 evening, which is 10:15 in the morning, 10:15 in the evening Eastern time. There's prayer for you, and also we do collective prayer. That's twice a day on YouTube. We also have great programs, and if you know of individuals who would like to of a New Thought bent to get their message out there, we do have some openings now of to be able to produce new programs. So if you'd like more information about that, again, the cost is very compared to other people, the cost is very inexpensive. So just get a hold of me. But just know this now, this teaching chapter is a part of that too. Another thing I want to mention is this. As a teaching chapter in Centers for Spiritual Living, we are entitled to teach the curriculum, which is again all the classes. So I would really like to put together a class that we meet online either during the summer or start in the fall. I think that one of the things that we can do here again is to strengthen each other, is really to go over again the principles. And I've heard people say, well, why are you repeating that? Well, we're repeating that until you do it. What Deb said is about the whole idea of repetition is, again, that you until you do it. So I know of Heal Your Life, Louise Hay trainers that said that they had a head knowledge, but not a heart knowledge of the principles until they started applying the principles, which are based in New Thought, that they never got results in their lives. So that's what I'm saying is we have all kinds of opportunities here to with classes, and we also have opportunities also with the Heal Your Life people too. I produce their program, their international program. So we have a lot of resources there. So get a hold of me. My email is pastormichaelmangus@gmail.com. pastormichaelmangus@gmail.com. And also know that coming up, I'm applying for ordination through Centers for Spiritual Living. So we set our intention for a very smooth process and ordination. So that's my intention. All right. Thank you. Anyone else?
Yes. Next week, I believe it's going to be Michael speaking, but I needed to ask Tim. I know on Mother's Day you said you had wanted to do a song. Were you actually going to do the service, or are you going to even be able to do the song now? No.
I'm benched for another, at least next month. I'll have to get back to you about the following month. So
Right. Okay. All right. So,
all right.
okay. Not a problem.
But in the meantime, you won't get to hear me play live, but if you go to that link in the chat, you can listen to any of my recorded music on Broad Jam free of charge.
I went there too, and it's great, So.
Yeah. So for those
better way to start your week than political talk radio. So.
Yes.
Oh, please don't. Yeah. If you go to broadjam.com/albums/Tim Morrow, TIMMAURO, and you'll be able then to hear all of Tim's music. I'll say it again for those on the video. broadjam.com/albums/Tim Morrow, TIMMAURO. Thank you.
And he has a lot of beautiful music. So, and we are very blessed to have him as one of our musicians. And we very, very blessed. And I'm sure John would say something about yeswise.com. You can see his stuff there. I actually pulled him up from Spotify, and his album that he did about time is on Spotify. So if you ever, John David Miller, that's another way to get some of our musicians' music. But yeah, it was.
Yeah, John went into the studio with that one.
Yes.
And let me tell you something. It really is John David Miller at his finest. It really, what a wonderful album, and the collaboration of his kids, his the songwriters group that he belongs to. I mean, there was just this really wonderful synergy that went on in that album. So yeah, please go take a look at that.
Yes. So, okay. Is there anything else for any other announcements? I do need to figure out. Well, we can still even figure that out. We know that Michael's going to be speaking next week, and we know on the 24th that Carol Ann's going to be speaking. So we just have to decide Mother's Day and the third week, which I'll be one of those, and then we also have a fifth week in the month of May. So, but Okay. I guess that's, since we're done with the announcements, it would be time for, what's next, Michael?
Our time of meditation,
Oh, silent meditation. Okay.
of
All
which
right.
I can ring us in and ring us out here.
Okay. Well, we'll let
Okay,
you do that.
so as we go into a time of silence again, this has been such a marvelous time. I know that I just feel really recharged after this time, and again being and seeing everyone here. You don't know how much you mean to me. And that us being together really means again that we are really casting a greater light into the world. So as we go into this time of silence, again, take into maybe you want to contemplate maybe something that you heard from Deb's talk or from Tim's music or from any one of us speaking. You may want to again to take into mind someone again who's going through some challenges and difficulties, and again see beyond the appearance and see their wholeness, see their prosperity, see their goodness, seeing beyond the appearance, and just know good. I'm going to ring us in and ring us out. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, whatever we do, God is, and all is well. And so it is. All right, Tim, let's do our closing song here.
We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous light of the one. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening up. We are opening up. We are opening up. We are opening up.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We didn't need the normal musician today. It was wonderful without even, it was just wonderful no matter what, because you're just a wonderful musician. And so thank you everyone. And Hannah, you can go ahead and finish our Facebook feed.